Hello, my name is Carolyn Colpine, and I am on the Microsoft Dynamics SL support team. Today we are going to discuss and demo the Revalue General Ledger process in the Microsoft Dynamics SL Currency Manager module. Today we will cover the overall functionality of the Revalue General Ledger process. We'll process a simple revaluation and we'll review the resulting batch. At the end of the session, you should be able to understand the basics of the Revalue General Ledger process a simple revaluation, and understand the resulting journal transaction batch. So let's get started. The Revalue General Ledger process is used to compute the revaluation gain or loss needed to adjust the base currency value of foreign denominated asset or liability accounts using a given rate of exchange. Revaluation transactions are created by the General Ledger revaluation process. The journal entries created by this process are created to adjust the base currency value of the account only. Foreign currency balance is not adjusted during this process. The resulting journal transaction batch contains accounts that you designate in the currency maintenance screen. For this example, I am using the Mexican peso, and under the Revaluation tab in the currency maintenance screen, I have designated account 87 and a sub of all zeros as my revaluation gain and loss accounts. In addition, the rates that will be used by the revaluation process come from the currency rate maintenance screens, either by ID or by date. So for the peso, my current rate of exchange is 12 pesos to the US dollar. So let's take a look at one of our accounts that we have denominated in a foreign currency. Here's my peso cash account 1032, a sub of all zeros. You can see that in period 11, I have 100 US dollars in this account. If I click on the currency button, you can see that the foreign currency balance of this account currently sets at 1,000 Mexican pesos. Now we are ready to close our books into period 12, and we know that the translation rate for the US dollar peso has changed. It is now 12 pesos to the US dollar rather than 10. So on our financial statements, we will want to state the current US dollar value of $120. That's where the Revalue General Ledger screen is used. Now I'll launch the Revalue General Ledger screen. It'll warn you if you have unposted batches for the period. So here you can see that I have one account that is denominated in pesos. It's my account 1032. Up above, in the upper section, it has all of my foreign currencies in the database, which I only have peso. And my current rate of exchange is 12 pesos to the dollar. Therefore, now I will need to check the peso, and when I check that currency, all related asset and liability accounts denominated in pesos are automatically selected in the Accounts to be Revalued window. Let's click Begin Processing. Process completes fairly quickly. And now we are ready to look at the resulting journal transaction batch. So we will go over to the General Ledger module and launch the journal transaction screen. You will need to be in initialize mode to view the entry created by the revaluation process. So to view that batch, we have to change our module to Currency Manager module. I'll F3 in the batch number field, and you can see that I have batch 143 that was created. Looking at this batch, in the foreign currency of pesos, you see that the amounts are zero, and this is correct. if we click the Change Currency View icon, now we can see that the value of the account in US dollars needs to be changed by $20. If you remember, in the account history screen, the value of the peso account was $100, and with the increase in the rate of exchange, it's now worth $120. Therefore, the Revalue General Ledger process created a batch to adjust the US dollar value of this account by $20. If the entry is not what you expected, you would need to go back and review the exchange rates used in the Revalue General Ledger process. This ends our video today of the Revalue General Ledger process. I hope you found it helpful.